Revelio. Revelio.
Straight across to the inside to the front and teleports you. You've seen it's actually just there, but there's no way to access. Come to the top of the stairs, however, and you'll find this frog.
Revelio. Lumos.
Teleports you into this room. There's actually tons of leftover blocks in this room. And you can also find the treasure chest just here. With a unique lock tap. And then to get out of this room, just drop back down this door. Thirdly, we have the super secret tapestry gallery, which I actually found by accident because I thought I was just running into a wall while not paying attention. To find this secret for yourself, you're going to come to the main entrance of Hogwarts Castle, just outside here on the map where I'm standing, from the fountain. Back inside the castle. To find the secret for yourself, you're going to want to come to the main entrance of the map where I'm standing. From the fountain here, turn around and run. We're going to take a right, and we're going to go through this door underneath here. Then we're going to run downstairs and take a right through this door. And now you'll see this portrait in front of you. Even if you defy it, it was very easy to miss. And if you go through the next door, you'll find another room. Now, one of the cool things about this room is there's a werewolf here. And this werewolf is exactly like the animated version that Professor Lupin turns into. If you use Revelio on it, there's still no information here. But you obviously recognize it from the Prisoner of Azkaban. You see the move. Now, there's actually a chest just over here that you can pick up. Then you see another cave just over here.
You can't imagine
how we this, but if you use Revelio, we've actually found a werewolf song. It's tapestry.
Revelio.
Tapestry is telling a tragic tale of being enchanted by a werewolf. She chose to flee from her home to protect her infant daughter and husband, who, as it learned, fell asleep to the howl of the werewolf for years thereafter. You can see the daughter and the missing food just there. And then going out hunting forest for the werewolf. Looks like they call a deer over here, and then they actually find the werewolf and the husband, and then I'm killing the beast in the woody. Then we have the happy ending just there. There's also some interesting sketches, and this armor set from Skyrim. Next thing we have a secret area hidden at the top of the castle that you spot when you're flying around, but especially if you're flying around the castle, which is
Revelio.
leading onto this balcony area. So how do you meant to access the two chests on top? Because the game won't let you land up here while you're flying. It's giving you to come back to the entrance to Hogwarts. After you turn around and go inside, then we're going to go to the right and up the stairs. This time to the left, head all the way up to the top of the staircase. Once you reach the top, you'll come to this classroom on the right hand side. If you run across the classroom, you'll go upstairs again. But that's not the secret. If you come up the staircase again, all the way to the top, you'll finally come out on this balcony. Here you can find the first treasure chest. Come on, identify the legendary item. Then you can come over here to the inside, and you run across the classroom. You go upstairs again, you find a treasure chest, but that's not the secret. If you come up the staircase again, way to the top, you finally come out on this balcony, you find the first treasure chest. Unidentified legendary item. Then you can come over here to this rock. Found we're going to turn around because the game won't let you. Then we have the happy ending just here. There's also some interesting sketch. Daughter and husband, rumor has it that her daughter fell asleep to the helm of the werewolf in years thereafter. You can see her and her daughter, and obviously the full moon just there. And then the moon going out hunting in the forest for the werewolf.
Revelio.
A deer over here, and then they actually find the werewolf. The husband and then kill the beast. Then we have the happy ending just here. There's also some interesting sketches, and this armor set. We have a secret area. What you know is called the castle. That you spot when you're flying.
Revelio.
Especially if you're flying around the castle, which is leading onto the balcony area. So how are you meant to access the two chests on top? Because the game won't let you land up here while you're flying. To get here for yourself, you're going to want to come back to the entrance to Hogwarts.
Excellent.
We're going to turn around and go inside. And then we're going to go to the right and up the stairs here. You're flying around. You use the Revelio. We've actually found the werewolf socket. If you use a Revelio on it, there's still no information near it, but you obviously recognize it from
Revelio. Revelio.
For asking that from seeing thing. Now it's actually a chest just over here. And then we've seen Revelio. We've actually found tapestries. This set of tapestries tells a tragic tale which lit by a web. Out the west for the werewolf. Looks like they caught a deer over here. Next up number 4.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Area.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio. Potatoes. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso.
Sorry, magic tables in the green bar. Right in the centre, there's another bit of information. Kitchen table. When Hogwarts households place prepare food at these tables, it magic move around to do different chores and be in the kitchen. It's pretty cool. Also, a lot of food around. And finally, we have number 6. Now, if you're the kind of player who runs around Hogwarts casting Revelio easily, then you probably already found this next hidden passageway, but if not, you've probably run past it a few times now. We're standing just here in the library annex, not too far from the greenhouse. It's the grave with the relief of the giant dragon. Once you arrive here, you're going to head towards the greenhouse, which is obviously this massive door. Now, the spell Revelio can also be used to find secrets behind walls, like for example, there's a chest behind this owl. You can interact with this owl and find a simple passageway. It's covered in cobwebs. No one serves this chest for ages. We got a dark wall that's just cabinets. It's a pretty cool secret room that you've probably run through a few times in Hogwarts already. It doesn't really serve a purpose beyond that. Now, this was actually only the first 6.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
have upgrade.
Revelio. Revelio.
Your brain doesn't fill up. You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
I should say a bins class fills up your brain.
That's what I'm saying. My grandmother says that you only have so many heartbeats in your lifetime.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Revelio.
I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Protego! Revelio.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Incendio. Accio.
Professor
Levioso.
have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to...
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'm just onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our pot. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Oh. Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost them. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Accio. Revelio.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn...
Revelio.
To make anything grow, we must first understand
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Revelio.
There'd be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which would be.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar. Can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that my parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Can you remind me what you needed?
It's the last ingredient.
Keep your...
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on...
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Revelio.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ugh, my robes.
Revelio.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most.
Hogwarts. It's not behind me.
Revelio. Incendio!
I accidentally dropped the Hogwarts out.
Revelio.
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something.
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Accio.
Levioso.
Accio.
Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy...
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. Hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Protego! Incendio! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio!
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Protego! Stupefy!
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
An encampment.
Protego!
You're really not very good at this, are you? Why can't I hit you? No! I will make you
Protego! Revelio!
Finally rule over wizards.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
You should have killed that traitor army and took his cards.
Protego!
I won't rest. You're dead. Hello? One less human to worry about.
You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see.
Protego!
Stop it!
Run off your time is short, child.
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about.
Protego!
Was that just it? Someone thinks they can... Not quite.
Incendio!
Spells glance off of me. Pity. Not quite.
Protego!
Showing off, are we? In stride. This is impossible!
I shall avenge your death.
I've been fighting before you were born. Victory is ours.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Somebody there?
Protego!
That was meant for me. Easily died.
Enjoy suffering, do you? That was unimpressive. Why have you not run away? It takes a die, do you?
You won't trust me. Your spells glance
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Protego! Incendio! Leviosa! Stupefy!
A miss!
not quite. Pity, not quite. It's...
Leviosa!
Let's get this over with.
Afraid to fight. An intruder!
Incendio! Leviosa! Protego!
If only Ranrock were here to see this!
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts.
Revelio! Revelio! Levioso! Revelio! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Quite an enchantment. The clasp returning to on.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Revelio.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Protego!
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Grace, what was it you needed my help with?
I was hoping you could dive down and retrieve a treasured family.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You there!
Incendio.
Stupid.
Plan to make quick work of this. Survive long legs.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Potato! Rebellion.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Levioso! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
The young today aren't willing to put in the work.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
My mother used to say I was lazy. Wouldn't pick up my clothes instead.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. What are you up to now?
Revelio.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Nothing. This'll do nicely. Best keep looking. No statues here. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Nothing.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Copy that, thank you. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Levioso.
I'd best keep looking. This'll do nice. No statues here.
Revelio. Accio.
Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Nothing. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't, really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits. I doubt he even noticed they were...
If that's the...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Perhaps I'll come back to this. I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
Future champion coming through.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian key...
When you spot or...
Hello, Lucan.
Big match today. It all comes down to this. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Shame it's over. I was just the best duelist one, I suppose.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Incendio! Accio! Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Excellent form!
Incendio!
Nicely done!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Next time, perhaps!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Keep trying.
Accio! Incendio!
You'll get it.
Accio! Incendio!
Something.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Revelio.
Lost to a new student?
You can't be beat, can you?
Could you when you spot or hear, I hope you follow some. If you open a
Revelio.
You look simply glorious. Let me guess. Viola. Oh, don't tell me that muggle passion.
Revelio. Revelio.
Have you found anything to, prove my brain?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one lead. I appreciate you getting it.
Of course. I hope...
This is sure to put an end to Puffs. This'll show Everett how ridiculous. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein dunking for me.
Revelio. Revelio. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Incendio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Reparo. Protego. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Let's get this over. What does it matter if they're still alive? Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving with.
Crap, mate. Someone's here, I see.
Revelio.
I shall kill you for this when I get down from here!
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! That's the best you can do!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Revelio.
before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
Revelio. Revelio. Too many. Accio.
Levioso.
Incendio. Revelio.
What about curse breakers? I thought I wanted to be one of them when I was a student.
My mum wanted to be a nurse at St Mungo's, following her footsteps.
Revelio. Incendio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. What are you up to now?
Incendio!
Studying at Hogwarts and not for the free broomsticks. You'll never become a Quora at this rate. So get your head out of your butterbeer and into a blast of
Incendio!
Wonder who lives here. Grace, what was it?
I was hoping you could dive down and retrieve a treasured family astrolabe lost.
Accio. Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Incendio. Protego. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.